Hey everybody, welcome back into the channel. My name is Tommy. Thanks for finding me and finding us here on YouTube. Today we're going to do a quick little, or probably not going to be a quick little retail rip, but we're going to do a retail rip of 26 Panini World Cup. This is the Panini mashup with the Chinese company. I believe it's Kayou. I'm not sure how you pronounce it, but right off the guns, packaging is very different than Panini's normal packaging. It's almost like a retail box where we're going to rip it open and fold it back. Everything on here except for what's in front here is in Chinese, which is pretty cool. So I don't know if these are specifically intended for the Chinese market, but FIFA did put them up, Panini did put them up for sale on their website. And I believe these were 30 a piece or 35 a piece. I found them from a card retailer here stateside, right at 30 bucks. He made a good deal for me on these, so I decided to buy two of them. The other format was almost more of like a I guess you could consider these like a blaster or a retail value box. The other format was more like a mega box, and that was $100. I wanted to get them for the cards themselves. I'm not really hit chasing out of here, although these cards do look really nice. If you've seen them opened already, you know. I'm not really hit chasing. I'm just looking for guys that I know that I may collect. Of course, the big guys like Halaand and Yamal and Mbappe and Messi and all those guys, they're going to be in here. So we're probably, hopefully, we'll get some of those guys with two boxes. The other thought that crossed my mind was, since this was such a historic World Cup with Spain beating Argentina, of course, but viewership numbers in the billions, way more than anything that's ever been experienced before for any FIFA World Cup prior. I thought maybe I would rip one box, hold on to the other, just to see what it does value-wise for the future, and just keep it sealed. But I don't know. Let's rip one. Let's just do this one here that I have in my hands, and we'll see how we do. If we feel like it's worth it to rip the next one, we will rip the next one. If not, we'll quit while we're ahead, and we'll hold on to that sealed wax box and keep it for a while. So again, this is 2026 FIFA World Cup. Please, before we start, like and subscribe down below. It helps me out a lot. It helps me get more views. It helps me get more viewership, of course, more visibility, more people who are looking up cards and trading cards and openings and box openings and different things. They'll stumble across this page, and it really helps me out. It just takes a millisecond of your time to like the video and subscribe. I always make sure I do that on content that I watch, especially stuff that, if I'm 2 minutes in and I've watched your video, I'm gonna like, and I'm gonna subscribe to your channel if I like what you're doing. So please do that for us. So here we go, 10 packs per box. It's a bit different than a normal blaster box. It loads from the top, or from the middle top here. Let's get all these packs out. Very cool packaging. I really like it. There's like a refractor on the front there of the card. You can see the big X that I carved into it. But yeah, very cool. All right, so let's see what we get. Should be 40 cards in this box. Panini, again, everything written in a language that I do not understand. Here are some hit odds though, so different numbers, so we have different parallels. So yeah, I mean, if you can read Chinese, you could read those odds for yourself. But I believe here we're looking at different variations and different odds here. I have no idea. But yeah, let's get into it. Enough of that. And these are they're pretty sweet. So they're like a trading card game design. They are rounded edges. They're a different card stock than normal. They're like a trading card game card stock, which is pretty cool. And they look awesome. Awesome looking cards right off the guns, and they feel like playing cards, so if that puts it into perspective. But I really do like them. They have a really nice look to them. Oh, that's a cool card. The Ollie Watkins, that's a really sweet card. Michael Boxall on that. Wow, these are really nice. They just, I hope they're showing up on camera. They just look really, really, really sweet. And this Ollie Watkins is like a postage stamp here. They're just really nice cards. So let me know what you think of the design. So far, we're one pack through. Let me know what you think of, what you thought of the FIFA World Cup. We had a pretty thrilling final game. There was a lot of thrilling games overall. I had a lot of fun, all the games that I watched. I do watch a lot of soccer here in the United States. I am a season ticket holder for New York City Football Club, and we had some pretty good representation. We had a couple guys on the Australian team, Aidan O'Neill, Kai Trowan, and Josh Fries was who's the goaltender for the United States. He is our goaltender in New York City. So again, these are just really, really, really nice cards. Really love how they look. This is like a refractor. Still has that same cardstock, trading cardstock feel. Really nice. Really like what I see so far out of these. These are beautiful cards. These might be the best looking World Cup cards that I've seen so far this year. I'm still waiting on a mega box of Prism World Cup that has not shipped yet, so I don't know what's going on with that, but these are going to be hard to beat. We have one of those gold variations behind here. These are the cards that really, this card is one of the cards that really made me want to buy. Here's Fran Torres. There he is, one of the heroes, if not the hero. The card that I'm about to rip here, that I'm about to open and show you, is one of the reasons why I bought this set. So let's see who it is. Very cool. That's such an awesome looking card. Tahith Chong from Curacao. They're just so sweet. They're just such nice looking cards. Like, you don't, you know, it's just hard to really, and a lot of American releases have just gotten so stale that, you know, we're just so rinse and repeat. But the international market, some of the cards that come out of there are just so much prettier, so much nicer from an aesthetic standpoint than the cards we're used to getting here in the United States. And that's why, like, I'm not a big base card guy. I'm not a big fan of like Topps flagship baseball, because the cards to me are just sort of meh, one of my favorite words. And you know, I like a little variety. I like, you know, I'd rather go with the Sapphire release. And yes, you know, you pay more for Bowman Sapphire than you do for regular Bowman Chrome, and you pay more for Chrome Sapphire flagship than you do for regular, but to me it's worth it. So Mr. Cristiano Ronaldo on the refractor, a really nice card there. You can tell that it's a refractor, and that you can see the sheen is different than what would be a base, and this would be a refractor for Cristiano. So that's a pretty nice card to come away with. Very cool card. They're just really cool. I love the way you have like this color blast here. Just almost like a color blast parallel. And again, no frills on the back. It's just, you know, the logo for the year. And really nice. Good job, Panini, on this. You know, and that brings me to another point. Is I hear that Topps may be getting, sorry, shaking the camera, may be getting the stickers for the next World Cup. So Panini will come off of the stickers, and Topps will move into that. So I don't know how I feel about that. From a quality control standpoint, if you watch my videos, you know that I get all over Topps because I feel like their QC is awful, especially on baseball releases. Everything else has been okay, but you know, from a quality control standpoint, I feel like Panini, that's a sweet card. Bradley Barcola. Oh man, they're just so nice. I just feel like Panini just is head and shoulders better than Topps. So I hope that doesn't hurt the sticker release. You know, I'm not, you know, I don't collect the stickers. but I know a ton of people who do, and it's a big deal, and it's a big deal internationally, and I just don't want to see Topps screw that up. And if they're going to be pushing out the number of stickers that they push out for like a flagship baseball release, I don't have much faith in them. So we got something turned around here. I don't know what that is going to be. Let's see. The legend, is this, what is this? Is this a booklet? Oh my God, it's a booklet. I have not seen anything like this open before. Wow, that's a really cool card. Pedri and Iniesta. Oh my God, for Spain. That is a huge card. Wow. Wow. Especially, you know, considering Spain won this year. Is this a, you know, I did not see something like this opened before, so I don't know if this is a case hit or something. Wow, that's pretty sweet. Yeah, wow. I'm just gonna slide that right here. It'll stay upright, folded. Wow, that's a really nice card. So let me know in the comments below what that is. If you know what that is, let me know. Really nice. Maybe we'll get one in the other box, and then it won't be that big of a deal. But the fact that it is from the World Cup winners is pretty sweet. Let's buzz through these. Santiago Jimenez from Mexico. That's a really nice card. The trophy there in the refractor. Very nice. I got 3 more packs in this box. You know what? Now I gotta open that other box. I gotta see what this legend booklet is. I don't know if there's autographs in this set. If you do, if you know, let me know in the comments if there is. Maybe we'll come across one. Raul Jimenez from Mexico. Milad Mohammadi from Iran. Very nice. So, yeah, let me know what you thought of the World Cup below. I know we started talking a little bit about what we thought of the games. The games were a lot of fun. Let me know if you were happy with the final. I know a lot of people were happy that someone other than Messi was being celebrated and talked about, even though, you know, Argentina had a great run and, you know, they should be celebrated. Here's Tyler Adams from the United States of America. He's a local kid, grew up about half an hour away from my hometown here in northern Westchester. He played for New York Red Bulls, graduated from Ketchum High School in Wappingers, New York, and now he is one of our prized footballers here in the United States of America. Last pack of this box. Still would love to know what that card is there. Don't know how I'm gonna. Guess I'm gonna have to fold it and sleeve it and put it in a thicker top loader. Here's another backwards card. And okay, so again, all right. So we know that this is not anything special now because I've gotten 2 of them in the same box. So I guess I jumped the gun with my excitement, but it's still a cool card. Very cool from France. Very nice. Zidane and Kamavinga. These are just really cool cards. Very cool that they do these, you know, folded booklets here. So very, very, very sweet. All right. So now with that, do I open again? I do want to see what else is in here. I didn't get a Halaand. I did not get a Messi. Did not get Yamal. Did get a Ferran Torres, which is nice, and a Cristiano Ronaldo, and these two legend booklet cards. I'm going to take this one down for right now. I'll actually put it over here. Move this. The Jude Bellingham postage stamp is really, the Ollie Watkins postage stamp is really nice too. I'll put this up here for now as well. I'll leave the Spain legend card up there. Let's see what we got for this one. Let's see how we do for this second box here. I bought them to open them. I didn't buy them to hold them. So We're ripping it. We like to rip here. Again, speaking of which, holding or selling anything that you see here that you like will probably be listed on my eBay channel or on my eBay store. I will link it in the description of this video. If you see anything you like here, it's probably going to be listed. Come over, make an offer on it. Prices on my stuff are always fair. I don't like to try to make any money off of anyone. Sorry for shaking the camera. I like to get cards into the hands of the collectors who will appreciate them. So yeah, come on over. Check the description. Also, link to my Instagram is also in the description. Give me a follow. I always follow back. Got some life stuff up there, but also some card artwork, some custom work that I've done. Fresh off of Fanatics Fest. You know, I haven't been doing many videos, and here is another Ferran Torres. That's pretty sweet. We doubled up on that card. Jackson Irvine from Australia. Coming off of Fanatics Fest, needed to take a little bit of a break from all things cards. Then we had the World Cup final the day after Fanatics Fest, or the last day of Fanatics Fest. I was at Fanatics Fest on Saturday. Just really sweet. Here is Alexander-Arnold. Trent Alexander-Arnold. I'm not familiar with him, I'm sorry. Here is Tim Ream, defender from the United States of America. Familiar with him because he plays in the MLS. Speaking of MLS, we are back tonight. As I'm ripping, I am watching New York City and Columbus. New York City is my team. So yeah, off of Fanatics Fest, I needed to take a little bit of a break from a nice Jude Bellingham card there. I needed to take a little bit of a break from, you know, all things sports and hobby and cards. So I'm back at it today. As of filming, we're a few days out from Fanatics Fest. I did a quick rip of Topps Chrome flagship football. That's up here. And I also did like a little bit of a Fanatics review, Fanatics Fest review. Talked about what I got at the fest, what my thoughts are on Fanatics Fest. So check that out. It's definitely up there for you to look at. I am seeing some correlation here. I love these inserts. They just look really cool. I love the way they all look. I'm going through this one quicker than the first one. Now we're just looking for those big guys. Be nice to pull Yamal or Halaand. Those are my two favorite. Nico Paz from Argentina. It's a really nice one. You know, I am a Yamal and Halaand collector, so anything like that I would most likely keep. But a lot of these I will get out to the masses. Definitely, if you made it this far, thank you so much. Again, like, comment, subscribe, so you know we have future videos going up. You will get notifications. I really like this color blast on these. I really like that. I call it the color blast because that's what they call it in Panini. I think it's in Prism. Very nice. Joel Ordonez, Lionel Mpassi from the Congo. It's Jeremy Doku from Belgium, also Manchester City. And Victor Nilsson Lindelof of Sweden. Beautiful cards. So let me know your thoughts. Leave a comment. I definitely like to interact. Let me know what you thought of the World Cup. If you were happy with the result, if you were unhappy with the result. I have not come across either of those legend cards in this other box, and we got two of them. Here is another gold. Let's just pull the band-aid off. We'll see who we got. And let's see. cool. Sasuke from Japan. These are just really cool looking cards. I guess there's one of these per box. I believe in the that hobby mega box format. I think there's one in every pack, or if there's 2 a box, but there are more of them than there are in this retail value format. If you're interested in this product, definitely check around. I think they're pretty widely available. They are definitely a fun rip. I'm having a lot of fun doing this with y'all. Yeah, down to the last pack of the rip. Thanks so much for finding us. Definitely, again, sorry if I sound like a broken record, but like and subscribe really goes a long way for us. So just to recap, we did not get a legend card in this box, and we got 2 in the other box, but everything else seems legit. So I'm gonna have to do a little more research. Maybe it is something worth looking into. So again, thanks so much for finding us. Hope to see you soon. Comment below, interact with us, find us on Instagram and on eBay. Like and subscribe. Thanks so much, everybody. See you soon. Peace.